I'm Lisa.
And I'm Natasha.
And we were wondering,
are you free for coffee?
Welcome, welcome.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all still cutting up.
We can't save them all.
We can't.
We really can't. We need to rest, y'all. Like, just ahead of Christmas, we need to rest. And y'all are just cutting the fuck up.
Crazy. Okay, there's a New York law that was signed in 2022 that temporarily lifted the statute of limitations for filing a sexual assault complaint. So what this did, it allowed survivors 1 year to file suits against their alleged abusers, regardless of when the abuse happened.
Took place, yes.
So if you've noticed in the last few weeks, there have been a flurry of last-minute lawsuits.
Yes.
There's been... P. Diddy was the big one.
I think that
I really paid attention to. He and Cassie. And it was settled like the next day.
Yes.
Like she filed and then
it was settled very quickly.
Very quickly. But Axl Rose, Cuba Gooding Jr., Jamie Foxx, Russell Brand, Julia Ormond, she filed against Harvey Weinstein.
Yes.
So there's been, and I've probably missed some. There's been a lot.
Undoubtedly.
So you just expect better from people.
Y'all are wearing us the fuck out.
That's what it is. And Diddy. I knew, you just feel some kind of way with him because but he's always been honest. Like, I'm not going to get married. That's not my jam. But he takes care of his kids. Yes. I felt like he was an okay partner and that he wasn't leading you on.
I agree.
I
think that was our shock, right? Because we were like, okay, but look, he'd tell you up front, I'm not getting married. I'm not doing that.
But he supports his kids, supports his baby mama. So I thought, okay, not my jam, but I'm not mad at him.
I used to have a thing for me, some Sean Puffy
But oh my gosh. So it was alleged rape and trafficking and all kinds of nonsense.
Guys, I'm going to say something that potentially is not popular, but I just need you to stay with me for the sake of this argument, right? I think that I know that when I was younger, I was in situations that I did not know how to communicate effectively to navigate out of. And looking back on certain situations, it would be very factual and easy to label it as rape because there's an element of no. But unspoken no's are very dangerous because if you don't say no, the person, whether they're sensing your apprehension or not, you did not say no.
Because the situation.
Yeah, the situation is saying yes. You feel me?
Yes.
And I have a friend who I obviously will not name, but it wasn't until years later that she was describing her first time. It was absolutely assault. She didn't realize it was assault until about 18 years later. Because, we just talked about this, y'all, in the previous episode, talk to your kids. Yes. Because if you don't empower your children to use their voice, they may not know how to navigate those situations. Now, me as a grown-up, I'm in my second wind of being a grown-up because you think you're grown, like in your 20s, and then you cross over, and then I'm in my second adulthood. Oh, I'm very verbal. I'm able to articulate and tell you everything. But back then, I don't know that I was. And the situation was saying yes, even though in my head, I'm kind of thinking, no.
Well, and a lot of times, especially in these cases, there is a disparity of power.
Absolutely.
Where it's somebody that is in perceived great power or popularity or money or success or whatever
it may be. Yeah.
And then they are with someone, a subordinate, basically.
Yeah. Fact.
And that puts them just on uneven ground.
Yes.
Where you probably don't even think you can say no. True. In a certain way.
True.
And especially in a job type situation or career type
Oh, yes.
things.
Anytime I
Where
think
this
money is involved.
person has power over your career.
Yeah.
You feel like you have to do certain things, be certain places in order to get the next gig.
Correct.
So, like Natasha said, it's so important you talk to your kids, and especially you people with sons.
Yes.
They need to know that no means no.
And also, there has to be an element of reading the room. I almost wanted to say this person's name to give them a shout out, but I won't because I don't have their permission. But I was in a situation where I thought, okay, this is what I want to do. And then, you get about halfway through and you realize like, I'm not in a mental space. And I remember someone stopping and being like, wait, are we cool? And it took me a second to say yes. And they read the room and just started kind of slowly backing up, like, let's assess this. Raise your sons and your daughters, but raise your sons to be this way.
Well, that's EQ. Don't you feel like it?
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't have that, but you can teach that.
But
it
you
can be taught.
That's what I was going to say.
And
but
you're
you
right.
Can't
Read
teach
the
it.
room, read people, read situations. Don't get into situations. Don't be in those situations of disparity where you have the upper hand and you are not leading with kindness.
Yes.
Like you are just trying to get over and get what you get and take what doesn't belong to you,
right.
really.
We've talked about this. Yeah.
So it's an awful thing. I'm so disappointed because so many of these men at one time we respected, but Cuba Gooding Jr. has been already.
Yeah.
Was he was indicted?
I think so.
And was he convicted even on some kind of he had a situation. Jamie Foxx has had situations.
But we have to remember we fall in love with their personas, but we're not with them like that. Do you know what I mean? Like we don't know them. And then I just have I have so many opinions, but in case you guys were wondering why there seems to be this like surge in
I was like, news. What the heck?
Right.
What's going on?
Everybody cutting up,
right?
But I will own the fact that some of these cut ups were years ago. They just hitting us all at once,
right?
Because some of them were years ago.
We hope that people have changed
or learned a lesson,
a little bit. We hope, but. Even the mayor of New York has a lawsuit.
Girl,
so it's like, oh my gosh.
I saw that and I said, okay, so everybody just out here in the streets.
So everybody's proven they're innocent until proven guilty.
Facts.
But like we said, Diddy settled, which to me that kind of screams, I did it.
You think so?
Yes, because if you didn't do it, why would you pay him? There's a truth to it, or you would. I don't feel like you would.
Now, I'm not taking up for Diddy, but I'm going to tell y'all, it's a lot of stuff I don't want you in my hair, and if paying you makes it gone forever, here's your money, and I hope you rot in hell. But now I see what I see what you're saying.
It would be like I'm paying you, and you have to retract what you're saying. If I wasn't guilty, if I didn't do what you said I did. That's me. Because Scorpio and me, let's go to court.
Yeah, but
we're going to prove it.
You are a team.
Because if I really didn't do it,
y'all,
and
Lisa
I know I
heavy
didn't
on
do it,
but where are the receipts? Though?
Right? And baby, look, I would have the receipt. I'd be pulling out stuff, but
because on this day,
so
you said
I would have a problem with that. So, you guys, I just don't know. I just wish better for them. I don't know. It's cultural. Some of it's art. Some of it's cultural.
Yeah, I agree.
Hip hop culture.
Yes.
Even fan culture.
Yes.
We idolize these people.
Yes.
That are on TV
and you're so right about
movies,
fan culture.
And we just think that they're perfect. And like Natasha said, we think that they're the person that they're playing on TV or in the movie, and they're not.
They're not, guys.
So there's a lot of issues going on here. I guess I would reiterate what we said about talking to your kids, and also bring stuff up when it happens. I think.
Now that's my issue. And
do we need to wait 10 years, 20 years until now you're after you've processed it, now you're going to say when there's no evidence. It's just kind of she said, he said, and I'm not cool with that.
Yeah. I totally agree with you on that. That's
so I really do need some receipts. Like, I need some
'cause
evidence
10 years
that
later, it's
stuff
just hard to
happened.
prove.
Right.
It just
And
is.
that you stayed. And I'm not calling Cassie out, but let's admit it, y'all. She had access to money and
we done talked
resources.
about ass money in the past. You should have been.
So
and
you could have left. I mean,
ass money.
it was like a 10-year relationship.
Yes.
And I'm not excusing it because we all know women that stay. We all do. And it's usually not that cut and dry. But they weren't married. They had no children.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't, you could get unentangled.
You weren't as bound as a lot of women that are
a
in
lot
that
of people with
situation
no resources,
Yes.
with children, with, there's circumstances that won't let you leave, but
Mhm.
I don't know that was the case with her. So I'm feeling some kind of way about that. Not that it didn't happen, not that she doesn't have a right to sue, but the timing bothers me.
I agree.
So
I have to totally agree with you on that.
You guys need to stop all this, is what I'm going to say.
Because you're wearing us out.
You're wearing us out. We cannot take any more. No more lawsuits. Just give it a rest. Up next, our picks for the most stupendous merchandise and total wows. But first, a message from our sponsors.
During hard times, it can get really difficult if you don't have anyone to talk to. Being alone with your thoughts can be an isolating feeling that can allow negativity to consume you.
This is why we are sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to.
There is a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area. You just fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and then you get matched with the therapist in under 48 hours.
Then you schedule secure video and phone sessions. Plus, you can exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is completely confidential. You can request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime.
Join the 2 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist. So many people use BetterHelp that they are currently recruiting additional therapists in all 50 states.
Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/free-for-coffee. That's betterhelp.com/free-for-coffee. Okay, guys, we have a new sponsor, Magic Mind. It's a productivity shot that boosts your immune system.
And it elevates like kind of mental clarity. I feel like that's my favorite part.
Yes. And it has ashwagandha and turmeric.
Yes.
So ashwagandha has really helped me with menopausal symptoms.
I think that's so cool because, mine, I do it for anxiety. So I was like, oh, I like that this is like a 2-part.
And stress. And turmeric is good for achy joints and things.
Yes, now that's what I do it for.
That aspect is really good for me.
But it's kind of a threefer. Like, it has a little something for focus.
Yes.
Something for energy.
For
and then
immunity,
something to help you, for your immunity. And then
mood.
To help you de-stress, which is part of your mood.
It's all the things.
And I feel like if you're like me, you're doing a little bit of these anyway.
Yes.
Like, I do lion's mane mushroom coffee. And then I also do like vitamin B and I do matcha. So I feel like I was already doing all of these.
But this combines
combines it. It just fits in my purse.
Doesn't need refrigeration.
No. If I go walking, guys, I just put it in my little fanny pack.
Be good in a smoothie, I think.
And good with juice. It is good with juice as well. I like it. Now, I will tell you all this. According to other reviews, they said that for them it took like 5 to 10 days. I would say about 3 days for me, but I'm really self-aware. And again, because I already practiced, like, okay, I need this for focus. I need this for energy. Let me be mindful of the caffeine. I think I kind of already know what to look for, what it is that I'm looking for, but I love it. If you want to find our link, it will be under goodies on our highlights because Instagram is where everybody goes. And then we'll put it on the website too.
Yes, you can get it on Amazon. You can get it at Sprouts.
Yes, I love me some Sprouts. So. And that's where I grabbed mine, actually. Before, before the Amazon package came, I got mine at Sprouts.
Yes.
So, and it's right there in their supplemental
we're
section.
in cold and flu season.
Yes.
So we're all trying to boost our immunity system. So this is a great way to do that.
And if you were like me and you're out of PTO days, this is how you get over your little afternoon slump if you're
little
stuck in the office. Yes. So if you use it, please email us. We want to know what you think of it. So you can tag us on Instagram at Are You Free for Coffee Podcast, or you can email us at areyoufreeforcoffee@gmail.com. Okay, let's see. I want to know what you're picking. Y'all, Lisa buys some good stuff. Okay. So I'm curious.
For this one, this is a kind of a viral mascara that's under $5, y'all.
Oh, and shoot.
Right now, I don't know, when you guys hear this, it's probably not on sale because it had gone on sale for like $3 something, but usually it's like $4.99. But you can't find mascara.
You can't find mascara anywhere for
and
that.
This one is so good. I wear contacts, so I have issues with it clumping up, and then it kind of gets in my eye, and just it's a whole situation. But this one doesn't do that. But you get the length, and it kind of fattens them up, and it's such a good price. So this would be a great stocking stuffer if you have teens and women in your life that you just need a little something for.
That is such a good one.
Would be so good.
Kind of like that's a cheap gift to
Under
give all your friends.
$5,
yes,
y'all.
here
Under
you go.
$5.
That's cheaper than coffee. So mine, and I'm loving this. Shout out to Alexia, which is a friend coworker of mine. It's Natrium Retinol Complex Serum. So she told me about it. I think I already posted it on our page at one point in our stories, but I really like it. So, and it's about $20. They have it on Amazon. They have it.
That'd be a good combo gift.
That is.
Get them together. Put them in a cute little
bitty
bag.
stocking. Little something.
Oh, that would be so cute.
Target has those little gift card stockings, but this would fit. You just kind of put those in there.
There's lots of cute ways.
So that's my pick. I love it. I may even post like a little before and after. Y'all know
she's so wrinkled up, y'all.
I'm close to 40, and now I'm like,
whatever.
I guess my skin matters.
Whatever.
No, I used to be like, skin, like who cares? And now I'm like, oh, this is my only face. I need to preserve this as much as I can. Okay, loves. Thank you for pulling up a chair and joining us for coffee. Please subscribe to Are You Free for Coffee podcast wherever you are listening. We hope that you enjoyed today's episode, found a good little gift, and find joy in the little things. Until next time.
Part of the Boundless Audio Podcast Network.